it's Mandy Leahy. I just wanted to take a moment and review this compensation plan with you. I know it can be a little bit overwhelming when you're looking at it for the first time, so I wanted to point out some key things to note and also go through each level with you and explain what they mean, okay? So first, let me point out this here, our chalk shop. What that means is the back office. Okay, so when we submit an order under inventory, we are paid 40%. Actually, it's right off the top. If you notice in the back office, it's already discounted 40% off retail cost. So this is for if you're ordering something personal, if you would like to grow your inventory, if you have a events coming up that you want to, pre-order your transfers or chalk paste. If you have a home party and you want to place the order and then deliver it to your guest, or even if you want to place an order and then ship it out to your customers, whatever you want to do, if it's through the back office, you're going to be compensated with that 40% right off the top. If somebody goes on your Chalkator website and places an order, you're going to get 25%. And that's because Chalkator is collecting the money, they are processing the order, shipping the order, sending them a tracking notification, and they handle everything for you. And for that, you're going to get a 25% commission, which is paid out the following month on the 15th. Now, I did want to note, these compensation or this commission right here is very, very generous, okay? 40% is extremely high in the direct sales industry, and 25% is even high, okay? A lot of companies start out at say like 20%, and you have to sell a certain amount before that bumps up. And we get it right off the top, like right away. There's no minimum. You join and you get this 40%. Other companies have, say, like a 20, 22, 25% commission. And it doesn't matter if you submit it in the back office, the front office, that's your commission. We have a very, very generous commission structure where we have the opportunity to get 40% and 25% for online orders. So it's amazing. The other thing I wanted to mention is this Savvy Seller bonus. This 10% here, that's a cash bonus. So if you are a rock star seller and have between $2,000 and $3,999 in personal volume in a given month, you will get a 10% cash bonus. So for example, you sell $2,000, you're going to get $200 cash, plus you'll earn your designer dollars, because any one of us can earn designer dollars every single month that we're over 200 in personal volume. So this person who sells $2,000, they're going to get $200 cash plus $200 in designer dollars. And let's say you're not a savvy seller and you submit $636. You're going to get 60 designer dollars because it's $20 for every 200 in personal volume. So that's super, super awesome. And those are paid out, give or take a few days, around the 15th of the month. They come in a coupon code. You can use one coupon code per order, and they expire within 60 days. So you want to use it right away and take advantage of the free stuff you get to get. And then the other requirement, or the other level for savvy sellers, is if you're over 4,000 in personal volume, and you get a 20% cash bonus. That means off a $4,000 order, you're going to earn $800, and then you'll also get your 400 designer dollars. So that is pretty awesome that Chalkator recognizes those mega sellers every single month in this way. Okay, another thing to note is right here it says designer $100. People are probably thinking, I thought you only had to have 150 personal volume per quarter to stay active, and that is totally true. The minimum requirement to stay active is 150. However, to be considered a team member for your leader is 100 personal volume, okay? So when I get into talk about these levels, this would mean one person at $100 on your team to qualify you for this leading designer, okay? Let me jump ahead to this sweet spot in our compensation plan, and that is Master Mentor. When you hit this level, you're going to get a $500 cash bonus for reaching this level. Super awesome, right? And then let me tell you about the Couturier bonus, because this is another thing I wasn't aware of when I first looked at this compensation plan. And right here, you'll see these 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. What that is a cash bonus that you will receive for each and every master mentor that hits in a month. Okay, so let's say, for example, you have 3 master mentors. You are going to be compensated $3,000 cash bonus every single month. Okay, isn't that crazy? It's kind of mind blowing. It took me a minute to process it. I'm like, every month? So if I build up 10 leaders who reach master mentor, that's $10,000 on top of the compensation. It's crazy. And yes, that's the case. And even in these higher levels, you can be paid out on your generation 2 and generation 3 master mentors. So that's super, super crazy and something to completely strive for because it is a life-changing opportunity. Okay, let me get into these specific levels and I'll try to run through it quickly. If you have questions or if I don't cover anything, just drop them in the comments below and I will get back to you on it. Okay, so you are ready to grow your team and have your first sponsor. Or first team member, I'm sorry. So leading designer is where you will shoot for. Now you need $200 in personal volume. This can be your personal orders that you place for yourself, for your inventory, an online order that comes in, any orders, okay? This is your personal volume and that is our wholesale rate. So the 40% off rate, the rate that we submit in the back office, it is 60% of that retail cost. And you will need 1 designer under you who is at least at $100. And because of that, you're going to earn a sponsoring bonus for your level 1, your first new team member, but you're also going to earn a coaching bonus. Okay, so you've sponsored them. Now you're going to coach them and you're going to be compensated even more. So this is a 4% because you combine this here. If they are your first level, you're going to get a 4% compensation on your team member. Okay, so let's bump up to master designer. Again, it's $200 personal volume, and now you need 2 people who are at least $100. Now you could have 5 people on the team, and they could have, say, $80 in sales or $60 in sales, but in order for them to count, you're gonna need 2 that are at least $100, and then you are gonna make 5% commission off of those first downline, and that's because of the sponsoring bonus and the coaching bonus. And then let's say, for example, you recruit Susie. Okay, Susie is ready to grow her business, and she wants a team that she sponsors Amy. Okay, so you're gonna make 5% off of what Susie does, and now you have a level 2, and this is Amy, and you're gonna make 2% off of what she does. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get into these mentor levels, and mentor bumps up. So you need 400 in personal volume, 3 people at $100, and 2,000 in your overall team volume. And team volume is considered your first, second, and third lines, okay? So you've sponsored Susie, she's your first line. Susie sponsors Amy, she's your second line, and Amy sponsors Jen, she's your third line. You're going to get paid out on all of those levels, okay? So for your level 1, which is Susie, it's going to be 8%, and then your level 2 is 3%. Now this level right here is when you get compensated on your third line. So let's strive for leading mentor, and that is going to earn you 400 personal volume. That's when you need 400 personal volume. You need 4 at 100, and your team volume needs to be 5,000. And you are going to make 10% on the first line, 4% on the second, and 1% on the third. Now here's that sweet spot. Okay, so you get your $500 cash bonus when you reach this level. It's a one-time bonus. You need 400 personal volume, 5 active qualified at $100 each, and you need 8,000 between you and all of your team members. Now keep in mind, you could have 20 people on your team or however many, but 5 of those people have to be at 100. And say somebody has $80. Now they don't count as your personally sponsored qualified, but their sales do count towards this team volume. Okay, so overall you need 8,000, and then you need 1 level 1 mentor. So level 1 is someone that you have personally sponsored needs to reach this level here. Okay, and then you're qualified for master mentor, and you will make 12% from your first line, 5% on the second line, and 2% on your third. Okay, now let's bump up to that phase 2, which is the couturier levels, and you'll notice it jumps to 600 personal volume. You need 5 people that are at least at 100, 10,000 overall in your first 3 lines for your team volume. You need to have 2 mentors that are on your level 1 and 1 master mentor leg. Okay, so you might be thinking, what is leg? And leg means, let's say you have somebody 6 levels down and she is a total rock star and she is growing a team and she has reached master mentor. Now, between you and this master mentor, there's no other master mentors in between you guys. So see, she has essentially passed up her uplines and is now considered a master mentor leg for you. So this is why it's so important to reach out and help all levels of your team, not just because compensation-wise, but it's important to help all levels grow their teams, and you will be rewarded for it. If they reach these high levels, I mean, it's considered one of your master mentor legs, and that is going to earn you a lot of money, okay? And then let's talk about enterprise volume. The difference between enterprise volume and team volume is this is all levels beyond your third line, okay? So this 10,000 is included, plus your 4th line, 5th line, 6th line, however levels deep is what enterprise volume is. And then one other thing to note, if you have a first level master mentor, so for example, Jessica is a master mentor. She's also my first level. So she meets the requirements of my level 1 mentor and also master mentor. So she kind of overlaps, and then that makes it so I need 1 additional mentor. And then you make 14% off your first line, 6% on the second, 2% on your third, and then again, that $1,000 cash bonus every single month on each and every master mentor. Let's bump up to executive couturier, $600 personal volume, 7 at 100, 20,000 overall team volume in your first through third lines. You need 3 mentors in your first line. They have to be you personally sponsored them. You need 2 master mentor legs. So legs meaning they don't have to be in your first line. They just have to reach that master mentor level. And 1 couturier leg. Again, it doesn't have to be your personally sponsored, just has to be a couturier under you, okay? And if it is in your first line, then they overlap, okay? So if Jessica is a couturier, since she's my first line, she will be considered my couturier, my master mentor, and one of my mentors. So that's pretty awesome and something to note. If they are your first level, then they, overlap in these requirements. 100,000 is your enterprise volume, meaning your entire network sales beyond your first through third line. You're going to get 15% commission off of your first line, 7 on your second, 2% on your third, and then it bumps up to 1,500 on each and every master mentor in generation 1. You're also going to get paid out now on generation 2 master mentors. So that is pretty exciting. And then master couturier is the top of the top in the company, and that's $600 personal volume, 10 who are at $100, 50,000 in your first through 3 lines, 5 mentors, your level 1 mentors, 5 master mentor legs, 2 couturier legs, 1 executive couturier leg. Now remember, the legs doesn't have to be your personally sponsored, so keep that one in mind. When it's level 1, it has to be direct to you. When it's legs, it doesn't have to be direct to you. And then overall, 250,000. You're going to make 16% on the first line, 8% on your second, 2% on your third, and then, hello. This is just amazing right here. 2,000 per month on each and every master mentor in your generation 1, 2,000 on generation 2, and 400 on generation 3. So this is all like super mind-blowing, amazing, life-changing numbers right here. I did want to also mention that, okay, let's say you hit Master Mentor. You earned your $500 bonus. You are rocking and rolling. You now have the title of Master Mentor. Next month hits, you go back to Designer. And you continue to grow every single month. But let's say you ended up short. You didn't, for some reason, have that mentor underneath you, and you ended up leading mentor, okay? You still have your master mentor title, but you're going to get paid on leading mentor. So you want to strive and shoot for the most you can do every single month, so that not only you have this title, but you're also paid out at this title, okay? Does that make sense to everyone? If anyone has questions, I know this is a lot of information and still overwhelming even having it explained to you, but if you have questions, just drop them in the comments below and I would be happy to help you guys. Thank you so much and keep rocking it. Bye.